To touch on a story we covered very briefly in yesterday's Lightning Round episode, we want to go back to those LA wildfires. You'll remember they began on New Year's Day. They ravaged areas like the Pacific Palisades, and 10 people lost their lives in these fires. Now, Democrats were immediate in who they called out as the culprit of this.
The worst wildfire in Los Angeles history should happen in the dead of winter is another warning of the dangers of climate change.
There is something so fundamental that also cannot be denied, and that is climate change.
Scientists confirming that climate change caused the fires.
But the really big thing is climate change.
The existential threat of climate change has never been clearer. Just look across the country, from California to North Carolina.
Because one of the reasons why we are dealing with the fires is because of climate change.
Caused by human-caused warming due primarily to the burning of fossil fuels.
Now, allow me to present climate change. This is a young man named Jonathan Rinderknecht, who is actually a climate activist who's written extensively about how climate change is destroying the world and going to make US summers uninhabitable. Now, it's ironic that he's writing and warning about these things while also causing the fires that are killing people. But again, this highlights why so many people doubt the climate alarmism movement. The last person you saw in that sizzle reel was climate scientist Michael Mann, who has been disgraced from numerous jobs because he has cut the corner on science and tried to argue everything under the sun was the result of climate change. And when people found out later, actually, it's just a sad loser kid who was playing with matches in a forest, they never go back and correct themselves. If you like what you're seeing from the 10-Minute Drill, subscribe on YouTube. We have full episodes twice a week and clips every day going through the most important stories you care about.